Okay, so we got about 3/8 of an inch down to nothing here in this doorway. So I've started out with 3/8 shim, tapered it down on the outside, which goes in that vent, and that's what this little square is cut out for. And about halfway there, you can see we're about where I got a mark. I don't think it's that far down. Anyway, somewhere right up in here, I dropped from a 3/8 down to a quarter, and then I tapered it down, and it ends somewhere right in here. So let's flip it over and take a look at it. All right, so this is what we got here. Just a tiny little something right there, and you got your from a quarter to a 3/8 right there also. Right when it started to lip up, right there, I dropped it down to a quarter, and then where it starts to lip down right here from this to this, I tapered it right down to nothing. So that's how that turned out. I think that's going to be the best we can do with this without getting all into some leveling compound. We'll right around the edges of these because these things taper down to basically nothing. They're about 1/16 of an inch thick when they taper down to. And if you try to shoot a staple in that real thin piece of particle board, it's just going to blow out. So I'll make sure to get my like all construction adhesive all the way down around the edges, especially on the little thin point down at the bottom, so I don't have to shoot a staple down there. Keep it from blowing out. I'll shoot a staple probably a couple inches from the edge, probably about right here. That'll be enough to push it down and flatten that glue out so that it actually gets a good hold. And then you can see what I do right out in the center of these things. Just make a little squiggly, little bitty squiggly. And this is the stuff I've been using. Since Ardex went back to their construction adhesive, I use this, and it's almost identical. It's almost identical to the Ardex, the way it works, the way it feels, and everything. It dries like a rubbery substance instead of a hard, dry brittle, like most construction adhesive. So this is basically the same as the Ardex. See the square in the pad right here we had to cut out. What happens is sometimes you'll see you can see right through this. There'll be a hole in it. Only can tell by feeling it. There's a huge dip right there. What happens anytime there's a dip, that pad is just not missing, it's actually pushed over. So right here, right by this hump, you get over here, you can see better. So the hole is here, right by here is a hump. It's where all the extra pad should be here, is actually here, right beside it. So most of the time, if there's a hole like this, there's going to be a hump right beside it. So don't just cut the hole out. Cut big enough to get the hump out as well, or else you'll feel that also. Gotcha. So because of this layout with the door there, and the door right there, and there's nothing on this wall, nor this wall. So what I want to do, I want to stretch away from that and stretch away from this. So I will tie off right there in that corner, stretch this way, tie that back wall off, come my way, which is directly to me, and I'll be able to tie this off right here, stretch away from all those doorways. Don't have to work to any of them. Alrighty, one down. We are fixing to go, we're gonna go attempt another little one roomer. This one is pretty simple. Looky here though, I hate this. Looky there. I do not like that when it comes to Z-bar on this cheap, excuse me, I shouldn't say cheap, maybe efficient, cost-effective carpet. How it bends over the rows like that. Can't hardly do nothing about it. Anytime you're running on a side seam, it just happens. But anyway, one down, let's go do another one. Here we are, room number 2 for the day. I don't like working like this, but it is what it is. This is a rental property rather. So, I'm not going to be too fancy about anything. There is just a couple pieces of tack strip. I will replace that kind of stuff. Right here, around the door jambs. That piece right there has got to come out. It's too close, it'll just look ugly. I'm not even going to be concerned about, well, yeah, I will too. That looks pretty rough. Anyway, just a couple pieces that's got to be addressed. And then we are going to get right to it. These pieces around the door jambs. That's about it. We're going to use tack strip right there, throw some flat metal down right on this bad boy, and we're going to be wham bam we outie Sam. Alrighty, let's get some tack strip up in bag. pad down. How's about it? Tack strip up and pad down. We got some pad down. We are now ready for some carpeting. We replaced a couple pieces right there, that one and that one. Right over here, we replaced this tack strip, that tack strip, and that tack strip from there down to there. We replaced that. And where we didn't replace, we did go through and you can see we strengthened it up with staples. So we did secure it so we can get a proper stretch. We installed new from there right to there. And this spot in here that was really far away, we took care of it too. And where it was too close to the wall, we simply chopped the end off of that one to give us a proper gully size. And right here, this is new. Jump around that, boom, that little piece is new. And door guides, little plastic things that sit on top of the carpet for the sliding doors, like this, that holds the sliding doors. This was just sitting there, but anyway, what I do, I took some staples, actually my underlayment gun since I had it, stapled that bad boy right to the floor. Usually we'll just put a couple nails in it. If we're on concrete, I will hot glue it to the concrete and cut my pad out, and then I'll go right over that with the carpet. I won't cut it out with carpet, I'll go right over that with the carpet, and then I can screw my board down, screw my door guide down right to the board, and the board is all hid, but yet I've got something to screw my door guide to without it pulling down to the pad, okay? Without it like sucking down because of the pad. So what I want to do, again, because we've got a closet right there in the center, I'm going to tie this little corner off, stretch that way, because the closet door is closer to this corner versus that corner, so I don't want to start here. Stretch that way, or else it might pull off right there. So we're going to tie off here, stretch that way, pull everything up this way, then we'll also be able to tie this off and stretch everything back away from all the obstacles again. So let's get to it. Would you just look at that? I'm not sure. Oh, right here. Do not use stretcher with tail spikes. Causes damage and voids warranty, okay? So there you go. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I got my crossway stretch here, about 3 foot right there. I'm gonna take this little guy and I'm gonna stretch that up to the closet, to the corner, and then I'll come back and start right here in the center, at a little angle that way, come back to the center, at a little angle this way, not going past this line of straight with the door guide right here, okay? I will just go straight back, not get back in the cutties. Okay, so while I'm making my stretches right up through here, this guy right here is over here getting this wall all set and ready to go. So by the time I get done there, I can go ahead and start going this direction. And what I was talking about a while ago, notice here, see that straight? I didn't go past the wall there, and here I didn't go past the wall that way. I just simply did right through the center of the doorway that way. When I get done, I can stretch, do this wall, stretch, right up in that corner. Same thing here, stretch, push it back on this wall, and then come back, stretch into that corner, and that top closet's gonna be super duper tight and awesomely ready to go. Ready. Alrighty, another one down. It has been a long time. Luke, been a long time since we've done 2 separate jobs in one day.
Yes.
Yes, it has. We normally don't work like that. He said, I kind of like it, he said. And the first job actually had a little bit of a drive to it, but we got this, of course I did some stuff here that I typically wouldn't do on a regular residential job. If there was a client actually living here and this was somebody's home that was going to take care of it, I would have gutted the tack strip, started all over from scratch and all of that good stuff. And I want to show you exactly why I go to those extremes with tack strip. Look at here. So it don't matter if you cut your tack strip perfect or not. Look at there. It looks real good. Look at there. Even if you, not your tack strip, even if you cut your carpet perfect or anything and the tack strip is too far, look at, you just got this wide spot right there. Where the tack strip is too far, there's nothing you can do about it. It just looks like that, okay? Same thing, almost everywhere. Look right there, see it? Same thing. Rather than, let's see, let me try to find a spot. So it should. Well, I don't even really care for that. Let me look over here where I put my tack strip down. Okay, so carpet directly to the baseboard should be what it be. Now look at here, where my piece stopped, somewhere right in here, and then look. See that? It's just improper tack strip placement. It's absolutely makes a difference, you guys. Okay, you guys think I'm being super picky and all that stuff, but look. Maybe I am, but I tell you, I just don't like that. Okay, it might be just because I'm picky, but I would much rather have something that looks clean, like here, rather than that. I just don't like it. And that is stuff that you see all over here. I don't want to sound like all crazy or nothing, but honestly, I'm like the only person in my whole area that don't have work looking like that from improper tax strip placement. Not getting a big head or braggadocious, the man said. It's just facts. It's just facts. Okay? Proper tax strip placement makes or breaks the job, okay? Take your time on the prep. Take your time on the prep. It don't matter. Proper prep makes or breaks a job, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, you heard it from the man himself right there, Mr. Lucas McCain. Alrighty, thank you guys. Been a while. Actually, it ain't been a while. Kind of feels like it because I've been doing all those silly pictures and stuff instead of actually doing videos. I feel like I've been cheating you guys, having you guys look at a bunch of pictures on YouTube. That's ridiculous. If you want to look at pictures, I'm sure you'd go to Facebook, right? Well, I'm sorry. I'll get back to doing more videos and get away from those silly pictures. Yesterday, I couldn't hardly do it because you might have heard in just a little bit of that video. Oh, as a matter of fact, you did. But there was music blaring all day yesterday while we was at work, and I just didn't want to have a bunch of music in my video. So that's why I didn't do a bunch of video yesterday. But anytime that I'm able to, I most certainly will, okay? And as far as the training that I did, I just didn't get the footage that I wanted to. Actually, I got tons of footage on my other camera, not my phone, but my actual camera. And I haven't even went through that at all yet. So I will for sure go through that and get some stuff put together and all that stuff at some point in time. But just not right now. I'm super covered up. I don't like doing rental property because of that reason right there. Actually, it ain't got nothing to do with that reason right there. I done that, and I almost can't believe that I did do that. Even on rental property, usually, if the tax strip's a little far, I will go ahead and pull it out and replace it. But, man, when I walked in there, the stench of piss knocked you in the face. I knew, by all means, people didn't care about that place, okay? They just wanted something that wasn't pissed up for the next client. So, I'm not making excuses. I guess I am a little bit. Anyway, that definitely won't be a norm. That's why I don't like doing rental property. It's just, you hate to put all the effort into a crappy little job that you know the people don't even care. They just want something to cover up the floors. So it's hard to do that. I don't like doing that. I like to do it. I like everything to be crisp and clean, but man, a place like that, you just don't want to. Anyway, had a super awesome time at the classes. I think everybody at the classes had a wonderful time. Got motivated, got some learning on. Definitely will be better installers, or are better installers since the class. I've seen a crazy amount of improvement in people just in the short 3 days that we was there. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm not going to blow your head up about the classes. You guys probably know that I've been striving for a while for getting $1 a square foot. That's what I want. I got my carpet store. The carpet store that I'm working for right now actually gives me $1 a square foot on wovens, which I told him $13 or $15 minimum should be it. He's like, I can do 9. So it is what it is. I guess that's what I can get out of him. I'm still in the middle of putting that price list together, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do as far as going around to different stores and stuff like that. But meanwhile, I'm going to get that price list together, and I am going to present it to the store and be like, look, these are my prices, okay? Might fluctuate. I don't know, but things have really gotten strong here the past couple of days because I actually had a store that is just as close as the store I'm working at right now get in touch with me, and they're wanting me to come install for them, and they offered me $9 a yard for install. So I'm going to go over there this Saturday, do a job for them, get the feel of it, see how the people are, all that good stuff. I won't be able to spend too much time talking and filling them out because what I got planned for that day is going to be a full day for me. And, let them know I'm slow. I'm not no speed demon. I don't fly in there and hurry up and get stuff done or anything like that. I am slow, but the quality is there. So they're willing to pay $9 a yard for install. I think that's awesome. Kurt, the store I'm at right now, is a really good friend, only paying me $6.75 for regular carpet. The store I don't know anything about, same distance as the other store, is offering me $9 a yard. That's $2.25 extra. Don't sound like much, but you throw a 100-yard job out there, that adds up pretty quick. We'll have to see how all the little stuff goes and everything like that. But I also have got my plans for selling my own goods. So got a lot of stuff going on, lots of decisions to make really soon. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Daily Grind. Until tomorrow, FBSB's out.